All right, fellas. I'm going to tell you why your girl keeps on bitching at you. Okay? See this right here? This is Bunny. This is my baby girl. Now, if you see how relaxed and calm she is, you know why she's acting like this? Because she's safe. She knows that no matter what, if she's in my arms, I will protect her by any means necessary. Okay? And she knows that. The problem with you guys is that you guys don't make your woman feel safe. And being safe isn't just, oh, I can physically protect you. You have to protect her mind, her soul, her spirit, her heart, her physical being, everything. You have to protect everything. You have to make her feel safe. So if you guys are having a woman that's constantly questioning you, bitching at you, doing all these things, it's because she does not feel safe. You have to make her feel safe.
Yo, he is 100% correct. And I'm so glad he made this video because multiple men always ask me, Tay, I want my girl to listen to me and I want my girl to let me lead and things like that. And making her feel safe is one of the most important things. A lot of men in this generation do not have good father figures or good guidance. And no offense, man, a lot of women now are catching on to a lot of things. And you got to understand, a lot of women are more independent in things now. So if you're cheating and doing all these things, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to lead any fucking woman. And that's my opinion. Now, the one thing I truly believe that some men struggle with, especially young men, is your tone of voice and how you tell your girl things. You can tell your woman things and get your point across without belittling her, screaming at her, talking down to her. You are her partner and you are her leader. Think of yourself, now not in a weird way, as her father. What would a father do? Fathers are gentle with their daughters. Fathers teach their daughters things. They don't belittle them. They don't shame them. They're gentle with them. So think of it that way. So if you're screaming, cussing her out, doing all that, I'm sorry, you're not going to get a good approach. Also, being too emotional as a man, the woman's never going to listen to you. A man has to remain calm in any situation, especially under pressure. And us as women, we watch that. So making us feel safe when you speak and your tone of voice, very importante. I'm telling you. One of the biggest things, don't let that woman doubt you. So be a man of your word. When it comes to other women, you better put your foot down at all times. And I'm not talking about the men who want to go and have multiple girlfriends. This shit ain't for you. I'm talking about the men who want one woman and want to work with one woman. Monogamous men. So if you're listening to this, that helps a lot. Being honest. And yes, I know I'm going to get a couple of you like, oh, I can't be honest with my girl. Ladies, y'all need to buckle up and grow the fuck up. Stop sitting here and saying you want an honest man and a man who's going to take care of you and love you if you can't handle criticism. It hurts my feelings. There's no growth when your feelings get hurt every 5 seconds. If you want an honest, truthful man so that you can feel secure, you have to be able to take criticism. But like I said, that takes back into what I said. Men, be sweet about it. You can criticize without belittling. I feel is not talked about a lot is praising your woman, acknowledging the things she does for you. Just like you want to be desired and wanted, it's the same thing with us. Wow, babe, you did the dishes. Thank you so much, babe. And repay her with something she likes. It doesn't have to be a gift, but just acknowledging the fact that she did something does a lot for us. Wow, babe, your meal's really nice. We like to hear encouraging words. We like to hear that we're doing things correctly. Imagine a man who never lets you know what you're doing right and is always shaming you or telling you things or talking down to you. It makes us feel belittled. And us as women, y'all know we're very sensitive. So please, that is super, super important. The way to make her feel safe. Active listening means, men, I understand y'all love video games, y'all love all that stuff, but there's some times where, come on, man, give her some time. Hang out with her. Babe, what are you doing? Like, what are you into today, babe? Like, what have you seen? Watch a show with her. Make her feel loved. Make her feel seen. Show interest in things she likes. I know that sometimes we might not like the same things or whatever, but again, she's your woman. And a lot of women really, 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 at least the women I've been around, and I know myself, I really love my mans, you know? So I want my man to like be around me, not be on his phone, actually pay attention to me, spend time with me, play with my hair, compliment me. Those are very important things. That's what makes us feel safe. That's what makes us feel secure, because at least we know even if you're busy or doing whatever you're doing, you will take the time to make us a priority or prioritize time for us. That shows a lot for us. I'm telling y'all, especially the good, well-deserved women. Again, I don't want to hear negative comments. I'm talking about women who deserve this. You might not like to hear is, men, one way to make us feel safe is when we express emotion to you and let you know something, especially when we're just telling you, and I've experienced this. Come on, man, here we go. Emotional naggy. It's like, wow. And then now we feel scared. I'm not gonna lie. We feel scared and we're like, oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Now he hates me. Now I'm this. Now I'm insecure as fuck. That doesn't make us feel safe, man. It doesn't. Babe, what's wrong? I understand, babe, that we've talked about this a couple times, it's getting a little annoying, but I want to work this out with you. Tell me what the issue is. Tell me what you want. Throw out some suggestions. Active listening. Be there. Be engaged. Not, oh, man, here we go, ignoring her. Don't cut her off. Let her speak. Some women get emotional. I know it might be annoying to be talking about the same repetitive things, but if she's talking about the same thing over and over again, it's not hashed out, my dude. And ladies, I need to tell y'all something, because you guys need to calm down with this. When you talk about a problem, and I've done it before, so I'm not going to judge y'all, don't keep doing it. One time, you need to talk about this. When you dwell on it, and I need to add another thing. Nah, when you guys sit down together, you sit down and talk about it. And before you leave that table, wherever you're at, you both ask each other, is there anything else you need to say? Do you feel okay before we leave? You should never walk away from each other upset. But ladies, please stop harping on the same issue. Because if he addressed it, he apologized, let it go. Because in his sense, he doesn't feel safe now. He doesn't feel heard. So like I said, man, this all goes back around. Love each other. I want to add, men, you have to be dependable. When you say you're going to do something, papi, ponte trucha, you better be doing it. If you say, baby, I'm going to be home at 8:30, you better be home at 8:30. And if you're not, you call that woman and say, hey, baby, I'm going to be a little bit late. I'm on my way. Being a man of your word, we be eating that shit up. I love a man that can literally... God, like when a guy tells you something and he follows through with that, that separates you from any guy. That's pee-pee sucking central, baby. So like I say, man, please be a dependable man. Be on time. When you tell her things, do them. Don't go flaking. Don't go being late. None of that type of stuff. Please. Dependable matters to us, because when we need you as a father in the future, that's what we look for. So men, please, that's the kiss to everything. I promise you, be dependable.